Well, hello there, everybody. This is a comedy thief, and you're watching Funny Old Guys. Yes, that's who we are. Oh, here we are. And before I start, our program today, folks, is being sponsored by Swiss Misses. It's a brand new product that we're promoting. In each package, you have your choice of a wedding ring or a divorce decree. That's what you.
Whoa.
So, Dr. Fatpacker, say hello to our wonderful audience.
Well, guten Tag, everybody. Dr. Fatpacker here. Good to see you with us today.
And below me is homeless Charlie. You've got you must be chilly in where you are, right?
Yes, it's a little cool.
Well, say hello to our wonderful video audience.
Well, hello to our wonderful video audience.
Now, what we do is we tell jokes, round robin. It's a joke-a-thon. We're starting right now with Dr. Fatpacker. Go for it.
Oh, well, I do have a couple of very bad jokes that we might as well start out with because they're funny almost. So, I used to work at a dog track, right? And I was thinking about all those dogs, and I said, I wonder what kind of dogs love car racing?
I don't know.
And then I thought about it. Lap dogs.
Lap dogs. Get it, folks? Okay, you got another one, quickie?
Oh, yeah. What did Winnie the Pooh say to his manager?
I don't know.
Show me the honey.
Show me the honey. Get it? Oh, that's good. The homeless Charlie, it's your turn.
The other day, someone asked me what I wanted for Christmas. It's coming up here pretty soon.
Yes.
And I said, let me think. Well, lately I've really been into groceries, gas, utilities are cool too. Stuff.
Yeah, the good stuff. Okay, now we're going to go back in history, guys. Remember, the De Beers Gem Company? De Beers?
De Beers? Yeah.
De Beers.
Yeah.
Yeah, say yes, even if you don't know.
New York City.
Yeah, they mine diamonds is what they do. But anyway, going back in history, 50 years, their slogan used to be diamonds for the one you love. Now, 30 years ago, they changed the slogan to, you've heard this one, diamonds are forever.
Yes.
Well, this year they changed it to a new slogan. You know what it is?
Oh, what?
Pray tell.
The slogan is, shut the hell up. You already have 5 necklaces. That's what it is. Dr. Fatpacker, it's your turn.
Well, I see they're getting more realistic on that stuff, huh? Oh, yes. A frail little old lady walked up to a cop and said, I was attacked. And the cop said to her, when? And she goes, 23 years ago. And the cop says to her, what are you telling me now for? And she goes, I just like to talk about it once in a while.
I'd like to be attacked again, is what she said.
Yeah.
And homeless Charlie, it's your turn.
Well, I don't know if you know this or not, but did you know that Jesus Christ was originally going to be called Gary until Mary stubbed her toe?
I like that one. That's a good one. That's shorter than the one I have. In 1943, a fellow named Phileas T. Farnsworth invented
around the world in 80 days.
The very first television set, right?
Now, that guy.
If he had not invented the TV set, guess what, folks? We'd all be eating frozen radio dinners. That's what we'd be eating. Dr. Fatpacker, it's your turn.
Well, I would hope somebody else would pick up the slack on that one. A man walks into a bar with a slab of asphalt under his arm, and he goes, I'll have a beer, please, and one for the road.
One for the road. Get it, everybody? Homeless Charlie, it's your turn.
That one away.
Well, there is this couple in bed, and the girl says, I have a confession.
Ooh.
I used to be a Christian.
Yeah.
And the guy says, babe, that doesn't bother me. And she said, awesome. I much prefer being called Christine.
Oh. But anyway, That's a sign of the times, homeless Charlie.
Yeah.
I want to tell both you guys that, and the audience too, that life is no fairy tale, because chances are, if you lose one of your shoes at midnight, you're drunk. That's what you are, Dr.
Good point.
Fatbacker.
Okay. So let me get this straight now. I go to the grocery store and
Yep.
buy a pound of sliced ham wrapped in plastic,
Yeah,
a loaf of bread in a plastic bag,
yeah.
a gallon of milk in a plastic jug, a pack of napkins wrapped in plastic, a Greek salad in a plastic container, a plastic bottle of mustard, and a plastic bottle of ketchup. And they won't give me a plastic bag to carry it home because the plastic bag is bad for the environment.
What the hell is that all about? It's puzzling and it's awful. Homeless Charlie.
Oh,
Well, this boy goes home and he says, "Hey, Dad, I just watched a guy do 50 push-ups.
whoa.
Can you do that, Dad?" And the dad said, "Well, of course, not to brag, but I could probably watch someone do 100 push-ups."
Yeah.
What? Oh, I get it. It took me a while, folks. It took me a while. Well, anyway, 95-year-old friend of mine, this guy, was celebrating his birthday. Do you know what he did on his birthday?
Oh, great
Well,
tell.
he did a lot of things. He spent a quiet day at home annoying the loved ones. He wandered the streets in his underwear. He returned birthday gifts for cash. He dozed off with his head in his cake. He had a private celebration with his girlfriend in their jungle-themed bedroom. Woo. Then he waved at traffic. He had a pool party with a 90-year-old rental girl. And finally, no, not finally, and then he had at 3 p.m., he had a romantic dinner with a picture of Betty White. And finally, he posted an anti-youth rant on an Al-Qaeda website. What the hell is that all about? Dr. Fatbacker.
Sounds like a busy day.
It was a busy day.
Okay, I have a public service announcement. Listen carefully. Then a woman says, but it's not because she didn't hear you. She's giving you a chance to change what you said.
Oh, you know your women there, Dr. Fatbacker.
Yeah.
Homeless Charlie.
Well, speaking of birthdays, I found out recently that you can just buy a birthday cake anytime you want, and you can eat it yourself. Nobody checks.
That's right. They don't. That's one. I got to remember that one.
Yeah.
Well, last month, guys, I was flying on an airplane, sitting next to this very attractive young woman, and she told me that she loves men, absolutely loves men who are Hispanic or Irish or Italian, but with a good old boy's attitude, and she finds them irresistible in bed. So I introduced myself. I said, "Hi, young lady." I said, "My name is Pancho Vincent O'Reilly, but my friends call me Bubba." That's what they call me. Dr. Fatbacker.
Oh my goodness. We had that big hurricane down in Florida and it was coming up the coast.
Yeah.
And I realized only during a hurricane can you purchase a shovel and duct tape, rope, and a tarp, and no one questions your motive.
It's a strange world, Dr. Fatbacker. Indeed.
That's what I hear. Yeah.
Homeless Charlie, go for it.
Well, here is the deep thought of the day.
Ooh.
When you clean out a vacuum cleaner, you become a vacuum cleaner.
You become the vacuum cleaner. That's no fun at all. Well, anyway, guys, Cracker Barrel has just opened up a series of 12 stores in Israel. You know what they call their new stores?
I can hardly wait.
Jesus of Nazareth is what they call their brand new stores. How dumb is that? Dr. Fatbacker.
Oh my God. You remember when you were young and you dropped something, you just picked it up.
Yeah.
Now, when you're older, you drop something, you stare at for a bit, and you contemplate, do I actually need it anymore?
Indeed. That's an old person's credo. Thomas Charlie, guess what? This is the last one.
Well, I was thinking the other day, you just don't see enough people being taken away in straitjackets anymore.
Huh.
Isn't that the joke?
I
Gotta-
wonder why that is.
Well, it's,
Gotta thin the herd out.
I'm not sure. Well, anyway, we're done. But before we go, Dr. Fatpacker, we have a point of conversation just between the three of us. What is it today?
I've got it right here. What we have is, listen now. You go for your job interview and you flunked out of it completely. You get up, you shake everybody's hand and thank them, and then you walk into the closet. What do you do and what do you say? Homeless Charlie, what do you do after that happens to you?
Well, I think I would just stay in for a little while and then I'd come out and I would say, I couldn't find the light in that bathroom, but I'll leave anyways.
Oh, very good. How about you, Comedy Thief? Same question.
Well, what I would do, I would go in also, but I would stay in and not come out, hoping that this group of people who rejected me will forget I'm in there and leave. And then at 10 p.m., I would come out and steal all of the office supplies.
Ooh, that's
what would you
pretty
do?
good. Well, my original answer was, I would walk out and then I'd say, oh, didn't I bring a coat? But I liked Homeless Charlie's one. I'd only add one thing. As I was coming out, no, while I'm in the closet, I'll yell out, hey, there's no toilet paper in here.
That's very good. Yes. Use
That'll show them.
their sleeve of their outer top coat. Well, anyway, this is Comedy Thief saying goodbye and farewell. Thank you for, oh, wait a minute. I almost forgot, Dr. Fatpacker. We invite a famous person to be on our very next video. Who could that be?
Well, I thought that, for years, this man was on television for The Price is Right. And I thought we could invite Bob Barker.
That's brilliant. You know how old Bob Barker is there, Dr. Fatpacker?
83.
No.
I just made that up. But how old is he?
He's 98 years old and he's still alive. So Bob Barker, if you can make it onto your computer, if you can crawl up onto your seat, you've got 24 hours to check in at funnyoldguys@gmail.com. And Bob, if you can hear me and understand, if you don't check in at 24 hours, you are going directly into the trash bin, Bob. Well, in a couple of years you will anyway. That's another story. This is the Comedy Thief saying goodbye. We steal everything you heard today. Pass it along for his farewell, Dr. Fatpacker.
Well, I don't know why you would say that about poor Bob. He's not like the president. So anyways, Truce, Nay. So long. Nice having you with us. Before you go, wait a second. Subscribe, and subscribe. Please, it's down at the bottom. Also, if you want to tell other people about our little doujwa here, I like that word, don't you? Or you send us an email at funnyoldguys@gmail.com and we will send you some of these cards here that have a YouTube address on that. And you could just pass them out to your friends.
And thank you very much, Dr. Fatpacker. And Homeless Charlie, say farewell to the boys and girls in Twitterland.
Hey, farewell to the boys and girls in Twitterland.
Well, that's it. We're out of here. Everybody wave. Everybody wave. We'll see you all down the road.